YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, what's up? I'm going to tell you my predictions for goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, how can I start with these matches? Your main event is Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Alright, so the matches you have Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt, Enzo versus Kaz, The Miz versus Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship, a 30-man Iron Man match between Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardy Boys. And you also have over here Alexa Bliss versus the Boss Sasha Banks. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. And your main event. Oh yeah, Neville versus Aizawa. And you have your main event, Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. Alright, let's go over the matches first. I don't know how they're open up, but I'll make some predictions. Alright, it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt says he's a god. And he thinks Seth Rollins is, he says he's going to bring something in Seth Rollins. So, if I were to make a prediction, I don't think Rollins, I know he's a cover on W2K18. Congratulations to him. He will be, I gotta go with, I mean, Rollins is doing good lately. He's got a nice move. I call it the knee to the face. I wish they'd bring it back as curb stomp. But I gotta go with Bray Wyatt. I think he'll beat him, and I think they'll feud again at SummerSlam. I don't think it's over between them. Alright, let's go to the next match. You got the Certified J. How you doing? Enzo versus Big Kaz. Well, the thing is, Enzo and Kaz were a tag team for a long time, since they were NXT. And, since they had the brand split, you know, they want to put them in singles now, so Enzo was, being attacked. They didn't know who it was, and then they had, Kaz, where he got attacked, which is kind of confusing at first. But then when, they showed footage, Corey Graves showed footage who was attacker. Was it Enzo or was it Kaz? No, it was Kaz all along, because then Kaz says, "You're darn right I did it." And then after that, Kaz, he ends up facing... No, he ends up booting Enzo in the face with his boot. And then the next night, the week later, they look like they're back together. And then Kaz turned on him, clocked him when he raised his hand. And then threw him. It's like, "Here's Big Kaz for you." And then at the end, "No, here's Enzo for you." And then after that, Enzo said he's dead to him. Of course, they're good friends in real life. But, of course, the storyline is wrestling. It's funny. And sometimes depressing. Enzo then attacks Kaz on Raw. So, I gotta go with... I think Kaz is gonna beat him, because I think WWE's gonna try to push Kaz. Vince is always about the big guys. He always cares about the tall guys. You got Ambrose Entourage, where he has Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel that joined him, along with his wife Maurice, versus Dean Ambrose. So Ambrose has been, pestering him a lot. It's like Miz and Maurice almost ended it. I mean they weren't with each other and stuff. And then Miz got his entourage, which are Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, to join him, and has been helping the Miz a lot. So Miz defending his Intercontinental Championship. I gotta go with the Miz. I believe he'll retain it. Or, you know what? I'm gonna change my prediction. I'm gonna say Dean Ambrose wins by disqualification because the entourage interferes and the Miz holds on this title. And he'll probably have another match at SummerSlam or something. Alright, we're gonna go between the 30-minute Iron Men match between the Hardy Boys and Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro were faces in the past when they faced the Hardy Boys. I think they turned heel after Extreme when they lost. And then they faced him at the Steel Cage match at No, that was Extreme Rules. I think that was. I don't know what pay per view it was. I totally forgot. But it was around, yeah. Um, Extreme Rules where Cesaro and Sheamus won the match. No, it was Payback. Yeah, Payback where they turned on them. There's like Extreme Rules where Cesaro and Sheamus won the steel cage match, and now they're tag team champions. It said then the Hardys, because Matt's wife had a baby, so Matt was out. But honestly, and I'm hearing rumors they might bring back the broken gimmick. I gotta go with, I think the Hardy Boys are going to win the tag team championships back, and then yeah, the broken gimmick, Brother Nero, it's coming. I'm sure it will. All right, then we got Neville against Aizawa. What can I say about Neville and Aizawa? He's a pretty good wrestler, but Neville, he's the king of the cruiserweights. So who I gotta go with and Neville's hold that title for a long time. He's got a finisher called the Ring Sound, and he's got the Red Arrow. I mean, before I thought Austin Aries would beat him, but no. But I think Neville later on will probably end up losing it later on to possibly TJP or another cruiserweight, whoever's possible. Austin Aries? No, I don't think Austin Aries will probably be TJP later on. So Aizawa, and he's trying to join Titus O'Neil's brand. So I gotta go with Neville, the king of the cruiserweights, who would retain the title. And then up next we are at Alexa Bliss versus the Boss, Sasha Banks. The Boss. Well, they started feuding. I mean, it was Bliss. She's had that title for a couple months now when she beat Bayley for it. I think it was back at Payback, and then Extreme Rules she beat Bayley again in Extreme Match, and now facing Sasha, because Sasha was in like jobber matches, facing the cruiserweights and stuff, against Alicia Fox. Kind of boring in my opinion. I mean, Sasha, she should go for the titles. She shouldn't be freaking being with the cruiserweights. Come on. I mean, it's all great once in a while, but don't do it at a pay-per-view. But Sasha and Alexa Bliss, I gotta go with. I think Alexa Bliss will retain the belt. I think Nia Jax is going to cost Sasha the match. And it's possible that SummerSlam's going to be a triple threat. And then we got Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Just for you, Strowman. Strowman was hurt. And people are saying, and they say, W saying he's going to be out for 6 months, but really he's going to be out for 2 months, because they just wanted a surprise. I mean, it should really be Braun Strowman versus Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire, but instead it's Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, and it's going to be an ambulance match. I thought it was funny when I saw, Braun Strowman push down the ambulance with Roman Reigns. That was pretty funny. But in this match, I gotta go with Braun Strowman. I think he'll win it, and I think at SummerSlam he's going to either face Samoa Joe or he's going to face Brock Lesnar for a title. More likely, probably Brock Lesnar. Which moves us to our main event: Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe for the Universal Championship. Samoa Joe won the Fatal 5-Way at Extreme Rules, and now he's ready to face Brock Lesnar. He's not afraid of Lesnar. I mean, a lot of people are thinking Joe's going to win the match. I mean, this is tough to predict, but in my opinion, because if Samoa Joe wins, you're going to have to find a heel versus heel at SummerSlam. But, Lesnar, I don't know, he's kind of a good guy in a while, so if I'm predict, I go with Brock Lesnar to retain the title, and I believe Brock Lesnar will face Braun Strowman at SummerSlam for the title. Alright, guys, that's my goodness gracious, great balls of fire predictions. Alright, guys, give me a thumbs up if you like this wrestling predictions. Give me a thumbs down if you like this wrestling predictions. And also, please subscribe to my channel. I wouldn't be making these videos if it weren't for you guys. And also, you can tweet me at DaleL35 on Twitter, and you can click on my link for Facebook. And yeah, guys, it's going to be an interesting pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to results, what happens at Great Balls of Fire. And then next week we'll have more wrestling feedback, you know, because I'm gonna have to predict my predictions for Battleground. But I always do it before a week before the pay per view because everything can change. All right, guys, this is my prediction. So this is Outlaws Generation saying, see you guys later.